Hi guys, have written some piece of the code. Let's see what exactly I've written. I want to launch the Chrome browser, enter the URL of the Facebook application, and I just wanted to fetch the address of an element. After fetching the address of an element, I just wanted to refresh the page, then I wanted to perform the action. So after finding an address, I'm refreshing and performing an action. So let me execute the program and let's see the execution. So this is launching the browser and the page has been refreshed. Oh God, I got an exception. So what is that exception? I'm getting a StaleElementReferenceException, and this exception is belonging to Selenium. So what is the StaleElementReferenceException stands for? Means the word StaleElementReferenceException. So let me read it in a backward direction. So if I read that, StaleElementReferenceException means the reference of that element is expired. Means the reference of the element is what? LE is the reference of that element. It has been expired. That is the reason I'm getting StaleElementReferenceException. If this is a case, how do I resolve this problem? By using a concept called as pageObjectModel. So how I'm going to resolve this? Let me create a new class and let me tell it as sample3 and click on finish. So I need to declare an element. So how do I declare? Annotation find by. If I go and see in the sample class, I have a name with a value called as first name. So let me write it as name is equals to first name. Let me write it as private WebElement, and the what's the component name? It is a first name. Then after, let me import this annotation find by. I need to initialize this. For that I need to create a constructor which is same name as the class name. So inside this constructor I need to pass this WebDriver driver. So inside this constructor, let me import this WebDriver and start writing this page factory.init elements driver comma which page? That's the current page. Now let me start utilizing this element. For that let me create public void, that is a user name is the name of the method. Here I'll call this, that is fn.sendKeys. I'll pass it as a parameter to the method. String name. Let me save this and come back to the sample one. Instead of this line, I'll just create a object of that class called as sample3 is equals to new sample3. After creating an object for the sample3, so I'm going to refresh it. So instead of this line of the code, what I'm going to do, instead of this line, I'm just telling it as what? Yes dot. I'm calling the name of the method. I'm just passing here at admin. Just small changes. I've declared the element in one more class. I've called it by creating an object. And again, I'm going to refresh. Now let's see whether I'm able to solve the StaleElementReferenceException or not. So I'm launching the browser. So let me execute this program. It is launching. The page got refreshed. So this is how I'm going to handle the StaleElementReferenceException. So you guys understood how do we resolve the StaleElementReferenceException by using a page object model concept. I hope you guys liked my video. Log in now to access all the courses designed by the experts of SkillRary. If you like this video, subscribe to SkillRary YouTube channel and click here to watch the similar videos. Thank you.